Everything is frequency and vibration, literally everything. Okay, so oftentimes I'll see someone will post in a group or, post about how, they're living in a situation where they have someone that's living with them that is, constantly negative, whether it's, a parent or a grandparent that they're taking care of or a child that they're in charge of, right? And really truly, I'll see things like, well, they're angry and they're constantly negative and they're upset and they're all of these things. And I try to block that energy and it just drains me and it makes me feel terrible. And I'm always commenting on these things and I'm telling people, people are frequency and vibration, period. If you're around someone and they're constantly negative and they're draining you, blocking them is not going to change that. Okay. Because the thing is they're vibrating at that frequency and vibration. Okay. You cannot block frequency and vibration. I don't care what anybody has told you. You can, uh, the only way you can really not be the effect of frequency and vibration is to be the space of allowance. And in the space of allowance is not the space of blocking energy and information. Okay. You can try to block energy and information, but it's energy. There's only so much you can block out when it comes to energy. Okay. It's frequency. You cannot block out frequency. You're still going to be the effect of that energy and information, no matter how much you try to shield and block and bubble and all of those techniques. None of them are truly going to give you freedom because the only space that offers true freedom is allowance. When you're an allowance of everyone and everything, nothing bothers your soul anymore. Nothing upsets the frequency inside of you when you have allowance. When you understand that people choose things based on their frequency, okay? If someone is choosing to be hateful and negative, that's their hateful and negative. It really truly doesn't have anything to do with you. It's when you're in resistance of the frequency and vibration that it affects you, that it drains you. It's the resistance of the information that creates the energy drains. Breathe that in for a moment. If you don't want the people in your home to bother you, to not be the effect of the things going on around you, you have to learn how to expand. You have to release yourself from the polarity of where you have decided these things are right and wrong and good and bad. You have to learn how to receive all frequencies without becoming the effect of it, meaning having the space of true allowance and understanding that, you know what, sometimes people are just caught in some really weird and wonky things. I see people post things about, children and about, going back and forth between parents. And I get it. I know that that can be very difficult. But if you have a child in your home who is stuck in misery and overwhelm and upset, you resisting them is only locking them further into that information. You blocking them and protecting yourself from who they are and the frequency and vibration that they're vibrating at is only creating further upset and overwhelm in their little bodies. Same with adults. You blocking sadness does not stop you from receiving the frequency and vibration of sadness. It only keeps you looping and trying to figure out how to not be the effect of it. But once you understand how frequency and vibration works and you understand that you can be frequency and vibration and you can be the space of allowance and you can actually truly become the space of change by not blocking the information but by receiving the information, being an allowance of the space that they're in and giving them choice and possibility to be something different. Breathe that in for a moment. If you're ready to be something different, being the conscious empath is literally waiting for you to take it right now. can teach you how to be the space of something different. Isn't it time you learned how to be the space of something different instead of being the effect of everyone and everything and being ping ponged in emotion and energy that doesn't work for you? Isn't it time you learned how to exist in this reality differently?